One morning, as the modern skyline of Los Angeles sparkled in the sunlight, the Tesla dealerships were getting ready to welcome their first customers of the day. The city was where the elite lifestyle met the allure of the Tesla brand, a symbol of technology and innovation. However, that morning, a Tesla dealership in Los Angeles would witness much more than just another ordinary day. Because that morning, Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, dared to visit the store, keeping his identity a secret. Elon entered the Tesla showroom early in the morning. No one knew who he was. He wore a hoodie, a simple t-shirt, relaxed pants, and sneakers. His face was covered with a beard, and there were no visible features that would give him away. He looked like an ordinary customer, blending in among the others. But in reality, he was there to observe every detail, not just the cars on display. Elon's purpose wasn't just to see the Tesla vehicles, but to observe the customer experience at the store. No matter how impressive the company's size, the attitude of the employees, customer relations, and the store's operations were just as important. That's why he preferred to enter the store without revealing who he was. As he walked in, the first thing he noticed was the display of Tesla's modern cars: Model S, Model X, Model 3, and the Cybertruck, all gleaming under the lights, waiting for customers. But instead of focusing solely on the cars, Elon's attention shifted to the behavior of the employees, the way they interacted with customers. Whether they were paying attention to every detail, it all made him more aware of the store's operations. Soon, the behavior of some employees caught his eye. A young staff member was talking to a customer in a particularly condescending tone while walking around one of the cars. The customer appeared to be in his 30s, dressed modestly but smartly. At that moment, Elon stood by a car in the back, observing quietly. After the customer showed interest in a car, he asked the employee about delivery options. "I really want this car, but the price is a bit high. Are there any financing options available?" the customer asked. The employee, placing his hand on the steering wheel of the Model S, answered dismissively, "For someone looking to buy a car like this, your budget might be a bit low. Maybe you should look at something more modest." The customer looked down, embarrassed and unable to respond. The employee took it a step further, adding, "Or maybe you can buy a Honda. They're more affordable." Elon couldn't keep his frustration in check upon hearing this. He knew that Tesla customers were not just buying cars, but embracing a brand that represented innovation and a lifestyle. Therefore, showing respect to customers was one of the fundamental values of Tesla. At that moment, an elderly man entered the showroom. He walked slowly and began inspecting one of the most popular models, the Model 3. Elon watched him closely. The old man, wearing glasses, seemed fascinated by the car's features and took his time studying it. But soon, a staff member rushed over to him. "If you're planning to buy this, you'll need a very good credit score," the employee said. "This car is quite expensive, and for someone your age, it might be difficult." The elderly man was left speechless, merely gazing at the car's features. This behavior angered Elon even more. Tesla should offer equal service to everyone, young or old, rich or not. A dismissive attitude like this was unacceptable. Elon, feeling a wave of anger, stepped forward and said, "Hold on, wait a minute." The room fell silent. The employees started to realize who he was, but Elon calmly continued, "I'm Elon Musk. I'm the one who founded Tesla, the person who developed the vision for this company, and the one who brought these cars to the world." There was a moment of stunned silence. Everyone in the room exchanged surprised looks. The employees didn't know what to say. Elon moved closer and continued, "I won't tolerate this behavior. To respect Tesla is to respect the customer. Everyone should be treated equally and fairly according to the values of this brand. And what I'm seeing here does not align with Tesla's values." One of the employees lowered his head in shame. "I'm sorry," he said, his voice filled with regret. Elon, speaking in a calm but firm tone, added, "When I created Tesla, I didn't just want to make cars. I wanted to change people's lives. This company should be about adding value to people's lives, not just about doing business. And all of you need to understand that." At that moment, the manager of the store approached Elon. The manager, looking flustered, said, "Elon, we're really sorry for what's happened here. This won't happen again. Please don't lose your trust in us." Elon took a deep breath and responded, "Trust can only be earned the right way. It's earned by respecting customers. This store should not only sell cars, it should build a community, a place where people are valued." A week later, new customer service training began in Tesla dealerships. Following Elon's covert visit, an educational program was launched to teach employees a more customer-centric approach. This training wasn't limited to Tesla dealerships in Los Angeles, but was implemented in showrooms worldwide. Employees were now taught to treat every customer with respect, and to understand that customer respect was one of the brand's core values. Tesla began to take a much more careful approach to how they interacted with customers. Elon Musk's small but powerful action changed not only the dealership he visited, but the entire Tesla family. And so, what transpired that day was a powerful reminder of how a brand's power lies not just in its products, but in its approach to customer service. Tesla, once again, sent a clear message to the world. The customer is always right, and showing them respect is the heart of any company. Before leaving the Tesla showroom, Elon took one last look at the employees and managers, taking a deep breath. The silence in the room was still lingering, as the weight of his words resonated with everyone. It was as if they had all experienced a moment of transformation. Elon nodded slightly and decided it was time to leave the showroom. However, his unease wasn't just about the behavior of the employees. He had realized that as Tesla grew, it was becoming increasingly difficult to monitor every aspect of the company. He knew that as the company expanded, these kinds of errors could happen more frequently. That's why, at that moment, he felt even more responsible for ensuring that Tesla's values were upheld. A week later, after Elon's visit, a customer relations training program began at the Tesla dealership. But the changes at Tesla didn't stop with these programs. Elon decided to take a closer look not only at employees, but at managers as well, to ensure that Tesla continued to live up to its values while also focusing on customer satisfaction. This new approach would help Tesla ensure that the company wasn't just a vehicle manufacturer, but a brand that was transforming people's lives. One day, Elon planned to visit a Tesla dealership again for further observations. This time, he would do so without hiding his identity. He would consciously choose to visit the store to see how the changes had been implemented and how the customer experience had evolved. He wasn't just interested in customer relations this time. He was ready to take bold steps for Tesla's future. Upon arriving at the dealership, Elon paused to see how employees had adopted the new training. He noticed that they were now approaching every customer with greater care, treating everyone equally without a hint of condescension. Elon realized that Tesla's greatness wasn't just about the quality of its vehicles, but also about how it treated its customers. That day, he felt even more convinced that this was the right path. After observing these changes, Elon decided to meet with the management team. In that meeting, he emphasized that each manager needed to take on more responsibility because Tesla was not just a car company. It was a brand that represented a lifestyle. He wanted stronger connections between employees and managers and stressed that the company's growth would depend not just on sales, but on instilling Tesla's core values into the culture of the entire workforce. After the meeting, Elon made a major decision. Tesla needed more than just a customer-centric approach. It needed a philosophy that went beyond offering technological innovations and engineering marvels. It needed a vision that could transform people's lives, not just their driving experiences. Once he saw that the dealership was running smoothly, Elon decided on the next step. These kinds of training sessions would not only be held at Tesla dealerships, but in showrooms around the world. And these sessions would be for both employees and managers because everyone at Tesla, from every level, needed to understand the importance of the brand's values and customer relations. A few weeks later, Elon's decisions and observations had created a significant impact in Tesla dealerships. Customers were now placing more value on the overall experience, not just the quality of the cars. Tesla's future would no longer be shaped solely by excellent products, but by excellent customer service as well. As Elon watched these changes unfold, he realized how much Tesla had evolved. In the past, it had focused primarily on technology. Now, it was evolving into a company that touched people's lives. Being part of this change felt like an important responsibility. The growth of a company isn't just measured by its product sales, but by its ability to bring the right people together. One day, Elon gathered all Tesla dealership managers to motivate them for further growth. "Our goal is not just to make the best cars in the world," he said. "Our goal is to become a brand that leads people to a better lifestyle. Everyone here must be a part of this vision." A year later, Tesla had transformed from just a car manufacturer to a lifestyle brand that created value for people worldwide. Customer relations in Tesla dealerships were improving with each passing day. Customers were not just buying excellent cars, they were proud to be part of a community. Thus, Elon Musk's extraordinary secret visit showed the world how a brand could change not only its sales, but also its core values. Tesla, that day, proved that it wasn't just a car brand. It was a movement that added value to people's lives.